Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wang. So you have by far the most viewership, Virgo. So welcome in. I'm going to do a reading for you, just a quick, I'm getting messages, seeing what messages of guidance that you need at this time. What would be the most important messages? All right. This is a general reading, Virgo, so take what resonates and leave the rest. In the past, we have the Six of Cups. In the past, we're looking at the past. This feels like you're in the past examining how you got to where you are, appreciating the journey along the way, milestones. It feels like there's it's so interesting how this is showing up. It's like feels like you started out, Virgo, maybe in a more traditional life, traditional get up, traditional home, traditional religion. Feels very structured and based in tradition. Fiddler on the Roof. All right. There were a lot of things that were going on in your past that were hidden. It feels like you kept them secret. It feels like the structure that you were in and the family system kind of created within the structure a hidden quality. What is it hiding? It's hiding a stuck quality. It's hiding a lot of emotions, unexpressed emotions. It's hiding the truth, because it looks like, it feels like the tradition, not the tradition that everybody's talking about, but there's something about this traditional structure that's built on lies and deception. Like you have to lie to stay in it. You have to lie to yourself for sure. And there's something about this traditional way of being that there's a lack of growth, a lack of new information coming in. It's like this energy reminds me of Amish or Mennonite, or in China, hundreds, thousands, I forget the timeline, when the Great Walls were built because they believed that they reached some level of perfection and to keep everybody out. No new information, no trading, and the same with this. It feels like the society you were raised in, even the family, it's like this is the way it is, and there's no new information is invited, and so the structure is very small for you, and you're not allowed to be yourself. It looks like eventually you walked away from this. Wow. I get the feeling you walked away from this, even though it was just, it created such emotions in you, a hopelessness, a despair, that you weren't able to fit in this structure, that you weren't accepted in this structure. That it feels like you're walking away from this and trying to find a new way of being, but it feels like you're rejected by this, reject it. You're rejecting them, they're rejecting you. It feels all hidden. It feels very hopeless that there's, because of this lack of clarity in this environment, you can't be happy. And it feels like you're very psychic or intuitive. You have some type of sixth sense. And it does not bode well for you in this structure. This structure feels like it doesn't like growth. It doesn't like new. It doesn't like learning. It doesn't want expansion. It wants to stay as it is, tradition. And it feels like you've got some sixth sense. You've got abilities that does not fit in this. So it feels like you had to keep that secret and or repressed. It feels like to stay in this environment that you were raised in, you had to abandon yourself again and again and again. Abandon who you are to fit in. And it created an abandonment wound within you because you kept abandoning who you are. And so it started leaking out into your atmosphere, into your environment, and you started being abandoned by the people around you, rejected. This is a tough beginning. This feels very purposeful, though, as difficult as this past is, Virgo. It feels like it's preparing you for something. In present energy, we have justice in reverse. So it feels like in the collective, the injustice, as more people bring in the energy of truth, of enlightenment, that injustice is being seen. The light is allowing people to see the imbalance. Okay, wow. Six of Cups again. There's something about your past and your relationship with the past in this reading. In the past, we were looking at the past. And now in present, we're looking to the past. It feels like you're opening up a different line of perception and understanding about your past. Feels like right now you have access to more 4D energy, which you're experiencing the division, the separation, but there's something about time right now where you're able to kind of see your path, see where you've been, see where you're going, and it feels like you're getting a new perception about you, about your life by this acknowledgement. There's a choice, a fork in the road, something that's why you're looking to the past, trying to make sense of where you've been with whatever this new opportunity showing up with Ace of Pentacles. This is tangible. This is in the 3D. This is something that feels like a decision. Yeah, it feels like an emotional decision, but you make it just following your desires. I'm not getting a lot of thinky here at all. As a matter of fact, in this decision making, it feels like it's lower chakras. So you're feeling your way. So right now, I'm getting that the way the energies are, it's very confusing to think your way through a decision. Right now, there's a need to feel. What do I feel if I've got I'm at a crossroads and I've got two different, go left or go right. instead of logic, it feels like you're feeling your way through it. And it's amazing, this new opportunity. It leads to a lot of growth. I think you're also showing yourself that your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, aren't the only choice point chakras, aren't the only chakras that it's important that you feel decisions as well. Does that make sense? This feels like advanced manifesting, not needing to explain your moves other than, I'm following my feelings. And right now I feel guided to do that. Yeah, in the past, it feels you have this stuck energy, and there's something about in the chaos right now, not being able to really fully tune into your sight and logic. It's, can you feel? Can you drive with your emotions? Can you feel your way through this? Yeah, there's a lot of imbalance. There's a lot of imbalance, but it feels like in this present energy, there are a lot of people waking up. A lot of people. Okay, so I'm seeing the image of, I don't know if any of you have had this experience. I experienced it in a church setting where usually it was the Christmas Eve service. It's at night and all the lights are turned off. It's at the end of the service usually. And then there's one candle, and the minister takes the candle and then lights it, someone else's candle, and then you turn to your person in the pew and you light their candle. And so at the beginning of this beautiful candle lighting is there's just one little light and the whole room is dark. And as we start sharing our light, the room gets significantly brighter. It's like pretty dark, pretty dark, pretty dark. Oh, it's getting lighter. And then all of a sudden it's so light because everybody has their candle. I'm getting all emotional. That feels like what's happening now is enough people have woken up that there's kind of a large expansion. You can really see it. You can really feel it. It feels like you're feeling it in these energies right now. You're feeling the separation of light and dark, the discord that's there. Yeah. Okay. So some people are going to be experiencing this as feeling a lack of blessings, feeling attacked, feeling unsafe, not getting their needs met overall. And then some are moving towards their soul fulfillment. Feels like these energies are separating. Wow, what a specific message. All right, what's hidden is that you have the strength. You have the strength to get through anything. It looks like you've, on this journey of yours, you have so much. You've been through a lot, and like an athlete who's exercised a lot, their muscles, their tone, they're very capable. And I get that you've been through a lot emotionally in your life, and it's made you incredibly strong on emotional and spiritual. You're very attractive right now as you've just ended a cycle and it feels like you're beginning a new cycle. Oh my gosh. So this is what's hidden. Okay. You've got a lot going for you, Virgo. And I'm getting a message. Not only is this hidden, maybe from you, but it feels like the message here is maybe keep some of the good things that you've got going for yourself hidden, not bragging, not boastful. Does that make sense? Because there are a lot of people struggling. It feels like if you share from authentically sharing versus, do you know when you're sharing authentically or when you're in your ego? There's something there that might just be for some of you. Okay, so it looks like, wow, there's a partnership that you've let go of recently. Feels like you learned healthy boundaries at the end of this relationship. It feels like you explored being in an unhappy relationship. Like, it feels like people kept telling you, like, well, this is what being in a relationship is. And it just was very unhappy for you. Feels like you carried the burden of the relationship. There's something about your past and this burden. It feels like in this, what's hidden is that you're letting this go and moving forward. And so if you are interested in finding a new partner, it does seem like with the Lover's card there's that option coming in. Wow. All right, Virgo. Let's look at the advice. Wow. The advice is to be in your divine feminine, Empress energy. Oh, the advice. This is the birth. This is birthing a new reality, birthing a whole new world. And what I'm gathering is that not to judge the process of the birthing process. There are pains, birthing pains. Utilize the energies of like the moon and eclipses to help facilitate more enjoyable trajectories. Feels like picking timelines is what they're talking about here. You have how you view the birthing process says a lot. It feels like you are doing your best to stay grounded. There's a lot of Six of Cups energy. It feels like you are getting right with your past, getting right with your present so you can create the future you would prefer. It feels like you're detaching from difficulties, wiping the slate so you can have a new beginning. So, wow, that's beautiful. All right, Virgo, that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.